What's up, Spurs fans? This is Tom the Spurs Dude, talking Spurs basketball. We'll be talking about the Spurs Pacers recap. The San Antonio Spurs win 122 to 109 at the AT&T Center. Spurs fans, this was the best game that I have seen in a long time that was played by the San Antonio Spurs. This evening, they showed us what they are capable of doing heading into this new season. Tonight's game was spectacular. Tim Duncan, 20 points, 12 rebounds. It was, Monty Ginobili going off. Tony Parker, you saw Tony playing his host like he did back in 05 and 07. All the new Spurs players that were acquired during the offseason. James Anderson, Bobby Simmons, but I really didn't like the way Bobby Simmons played. An air ball, just completely off the mark. But the new acquisitions that the Spurs did this offseason, how they are now inputted into the team. We saw that tonight. We saw these new guys come out. Richard Jefferson, it looked like he finally started knocking down shots. It looks like he's now driving to the basket more, drawing fouls, getting to the free throw line. And you saw all of that tonight, guys. The Spurs just played Spurs basketball. Now, in the second quarter, the defense was subpar. The defense was not that good. It was not great at all. There was a lot of turnovers in the game, but this is also the first game of the season. So, the teams are going to be rusty. There's going to be a couple of plays where there's going to be miscommunication, but that's just the way it goes. But for the Spurs to come out and beat the Indiana Pacers the way they did, and a beatdown in Sandtown, was just remarkable. This is something that all Spurs fans have been waiting for forever. We've been waiting for the Spurs to finally play Spurs basketball again. We have not seen this in a long time. I know I sure didn't see this last season. And even though it's the first game of the season against a mediocre team like the Indiana Pacers, you still have to remember this is the San Antonio Spurs. They still have the same coach, Greg Popovich. They still have the same three best players in the league. Tim Duncan, Monty Ginobili, and Tony Parker. You have to put that into consideration when you think about all these things. And for those people out there who continue to call the Spurs old, have you seen their updated roster? Because I do not understand how you can call the Spurs team old with the guys that they have. DeJuan Blair, George Hill, James Anderson, Gary Neal, Bobby Simmons. Who else? Who else is young? Just this Spurs team is pretty much young guys. So for people to start saying and to continue saying the Spurs are old, okay, that statement is no longer accurate. That statement is no longer true. Okay, so I don't even want to hear that again. You can say whatever you want to say against the Spurs. Now, if you don't like them, that's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. Okay? None. But when people start saying things that just don't make any sense, that make you want to slap somebody in the face for the stupid things they come up with, like, well, the Spurs are old. They have Tim Duncan. They got Monty Ginobili. Blah, blah, blah. They're old. Well, call them old, but that still didn't stop Tim Duncan from blocking Roy Hibbert in the paint. That still didn't stop Tim Duncan from scoring 20 points and grabbing 12 rebounds against the young Indiana Pacers. The young Indiana Pacers. That didn't stop Monty Ginobili from playing like Monty Ginobili. that didn't stop Tony Parker from playing Tony Parker. So the fact of the matter is, the Spurs aren't old. That statement, I never want to hear it again. If I hear somebody even bring that up, I'm gonna slap the baloney at you. It's over. It's done. I don't want to hear it no more. So great win for the Spurs. Spurs fans, tell me what you guys think about this great victory over the Indiana Pacers. I say great, not because we played a mediocre team and we won the ball game, but how we won the ball game. What the Spurs showed us tonight was that they got younger. They have developed their team. Tim Duncan lost weight. You could see that tonight. He was playing way much better. His free throws improved. Everything about the Spurs improved. And it looks like they are, on a good pace. So even though it's first game of the season against a mediocre team like the Indiana Pacers, like I said, this is still a very good win. Because we saw tonight what we expect all season long. And that's hustling, rebounding, playing Spurs basketball. That's what all Spurs fans want to see. And I don't think there's a Spurs fan out there that would disagree with me and saying that's not what we want to see. So, if you saw this game tonight, the Spurs and the Pacers, you got to see a glimpse of what's going to probably take place throughout the rest of the season. So Spurs fans, go Spurs go. You already know who this is. Tom the Spurs Dude, updating you daily on Spurs basketball. So hit me up. Visit my website at www.tomthespursdude.weebly.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Tom the Spurs Dude. You can search me on Facebook under Thomas Vega. And be sure to check me out on ProjectSpurs.com from time to time. Just made a quick podcast. I'll be sending you the link, guys. If I cannot upload it to YouTube, I'll try to send y'all guys a link. I'll be posting that on my Facebook page and my Tom the Spurs Dude website. So once again, it's www.tomthespursdude.weebly.com, Twitter at Thomas Spurs Dude, and Thomas Vega under Facebook. Spurs win big, 122. Let's see, what was it again? 122 to 109, I believe. 109. 122-109. It's going down at the AT&T Center. Go Spurs, go. Holla at your boy anytime for Spurs news and updates. You already know what to do, Spurs fans. Let's do it.